Yo, check, check, check. How's everybody doing out there today? Today is Wednesday, August 15th, 2018. Welcome to the live stream. If everything sounds okay out there, do me a favor real quick. Just hit the thumbs up button. Let me know. So today I'm excited to have 7-time world DJ champion Vekked with me in the building. Tonight he's going to be performing at Wicked Wednesday right here in Portland, Oregon. It's not every day that we have a decorated battle champion in the town. And since he came in a little early, it'd only be right if I invited him over here to be a guest on my live show today. So, before we get started, as always, please take a moment, hit the share button, and hit the subscribe button. And let's allow a minute or two for some more people to show up to the live stream. While we're waiting, feel free to drop a comment below. Let me know where you're listening from, where you're tuned in from, what city, what state, what country. We're going to get a few things dialed in up here on my end, and then I will check back in with you guys shortly. Peace. Everything sounding good out there, y'all? Hit that thumbs up button.
You must be on something. You're on nothing. No, you're on something. Must be some powerful shit too.
What's up, Anthony Mazzalgi? What up, Tisha? What up, Oz Rock? What up, Eric Gallagher? Brian, Raymond, Kimberly, what's good? Patrick from Sydney, Australia, what up? DJ Sun, Christy Martin, what up? Thanks for tuning in today, you guys. Be sure to hit that share button and hit that subscribe button. So if you guys are going to have any questions for DJ Vekked, think of them now or jot them down. Here in a little bit, I'll open it up and maybe take a few questions from you guys. So we're going to get things going. I'm going to bring Vekked out here and I'm going to have him dive into a few routines. And when he's done, we'll open it up and maybe do a little interview, a little Q&A. So, yeah, everybody hit that heart button, hit that thumbs up button. Welcome Vekked to the live feed.
a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the
World DJ Champion.
Rhythm, you have it or you don't, you don't have it. Rhythm, you have it or you don't, you don't.
Make it funky, make it funky, make it funky, make it funky, funky, make it funky, make it funky, make it funky, funky. To tell you that you're whack. Do I have to tell you that you're whack? Do I have to tell you that you're whack? Do I have to tell you that you're whack? Time and time again. Here's a brief example of a complicated cut. Now, go in for the kill.
a game? You think it's a video game?
Nobody speak, nobody get jumped. Nobody speak, nobody get jumped.
Holy calamity. Wow, whoa. Next level. We're dealing with world champ business right here. God damn, bro. Man. Salute. Got quite a few people tuned in, man. Lots of praise going on. Lots of hearts. Lots of love. Wow. So, DJ Vekked. If you didn't know, now you know. So, tonight in Portland, my man is spinning at Wicked Wednesday, which of course is the 20-year long running hip hop night here in Portland. And he's our special guest tonight. So if you're in the Portland area, Wicked Wednesday is at Beulah Land, and that's 118 Northeast 28th Avenue. We're going to kick off things around 10. It's a 21 and up event. It's free to get in. Invite some friends. Come through, man. You're going to see more of what you just saw here. It's going to be an amazing night. So yeah, man. Why don't I'm gonna pass the mic over to you and let you tell the listeners a little bit more about who you are and what you do and what you're doing in Portland, and just kind of get them familiar with the world champ DJ Vekked. So here we go.
All right. Yeah. So as Wicked said, my name is Vekked. I'm a DJ champion. I've won 7 world DJ titles. I'm the only DJ to win every category at DMC, so that's maybe my claim to fame. And this right now, the reason I'm in Portland is because this is my first tour in the States. I just got my U.S. visa. It was like 10 days ago. It was like the Friday before last. I just got my U.S. visa, so I can finally like play in the States and bring my gear, because that's sort of a thing that is, I think, like for my live shows, I like to sort of use different technology and kind of show different things that you don't usually see in shows. So yeah, so I'm here for my first time. I think this is show 7, and I've 26 shows total, 10 in the States and 16 in Canada. And yeah, so just touring around right now.
Quick question for you. Where can people go online to kind of find your tour schedule and just your social media sites in general?
Yeah, so Vekked on pretty much anything, Vekked on, just type that into your favorite social media or search engine, should come up. But for keeping up with my tour specifically, probably Facebook and Instagram. Those are sort of my 2 that I keep my tour updated. But for checking like my videos and material, YouTube is probably my best one. That has a lot of my videos, my older ones, and goes way back. And also I run I do my own live stream when I'm not touring on Twitch, and it's mostly geared towards like teaching DJs and stuff. It's like I do weekly DJ lessons on a variety of topics, and yeah, so any of that.
Okay, so let's I'm gonna ask you a few questions, and we'll kind of go to the viewers. I know there was a couple people who had some questions as well. So let's get some of the kind of the boring stuff out of the way. Just the same old, right? So any advice for up and coming DJs? I'll let you touch on that real quick.
Advice for up and coming DJs. I'd say put most of your energy into what you're doing with music and like what you're doing with your art. And I think like just like try to just be a good DJ and get good at your craft. And I think like once you have something that you can show people and put out into the world, a lot of the other stuff like networking and getting shows and that comes a little bit easier. But then the other side of it is like you don't want to be once you're comfortable with performing and stuff, you want to make sure that you get out there, and you don't want to be like too shy and stuff. There's a lot of guys who are like a lot of beasts around that even on this tour that I've seen who are like super sick DJs, but they're still like in their bedroom and stuff. So you gotta, it's sort of a balance between making sure that you're good at your craft, and then once you are, just like, you know, putting yourself out there, posting videos and stuff like that, and then stuff kind of falls into place.
Okay, cool. And then also, well, where do you draw your inspiration from?
My inspiration, so I do like, I guess like I study the history of DJing a lot. Like I spend a lot of time thinking about and studying like classic routines and scratching and stuff, and I can't count the number of times that I've went back and started like in the 80s and sort of watched like DJing and how it evolved, because I personally feel like if you're trying to do something new and you're trying to like do the next thing, you kind of have to know how it came to be where it is right now. So like if you know your history well, then you'll have a better time, like, you know, not necessarily predicting the future, but you'll have a good grasp of what's been done, so you know when you stumble upon something that's kind of new and that. And then, I don't know, and then a lot of it, my other inspiration is just like, I guess just music in general, experimenting. I try to really keep my mind open with music styles, like even though I consider myself like a hip-hop DJ at heart, obviously just from that little thing you can tell, like I touched on a lot of different genres like rock and salsa and drum and bass, and you know, I just kind of anything that has sort of a good, you know, break and some bass.
So there's a couple people that just chimed in. They said they're hearing a little bit of a buzzing, kind of a ground feedback issue. So let's just check our cables real quick, just kind of make sure everything is good to go. It sounds great here in the studio, so I'm not sure what's going on at home for the listeners, but there was a lot of people that chimed in and were asking about what is that. You want to touch on that a little bit and kind of explain?
Yeah, so I call it the Franken scratch, and basically what it is, it's just like a media player. Yeah, just grab it by the guitar strap if you can. And yeah, it's basically like a Denon CDJ kind of, but it's not. It runs off a USB key as well. So like I load the music onto my USB key here. And I use this because it spins, so I can it still feels like a turntable, like somewhat when I'm scratching, but because it runs off USB key, I don't have to worry about skipping or anything like that. Up here I have a Raiden fader, which is basically, it's just a battery powered crossfader, so it's basically just the one fader from without the rest of the mixer, but it's just so I can mute the sound and do my scratching. Then I have a battery pack down here. And I have some effects built in, and that's basically it. And you know, it maybe from afar it looks like it's like some advanced stuff, but if you look closely, there's a lot of Velcro over here, a lot of electrical tape on the back. There's a lot of duct tape. I just kind of, you know, I'm not an engineer. I'm an artist, so I just kind of I came up with an idea and I duct taped it together, and here it is. And it works. It's went through a lot of phases though. It started. I had about like 4 or 5 cables hanging off it, like plugged into it. I had a huge power bar that I had to like lug around. I actually had it strapped to my belt loop like a power bar at the first couple shows. And then I was like, that's not gonna work out. So I got the battery pack. I actually do have it. I can do it full wireless too, but the wireless audio is a little bit unreliable, I found. So for this tour, at least, I just went back to straight XLR, but so it just has one cable now. But yeah, the Franken scratch.
Yeah, it's amazing. So, and it's really heavy too. It's what is it, about 30 pounds, something like that. It's a lot to have hanging around your neck, right? Okay, and then let's see. So I'm gonna hand you the mic back. I'm gonna read some of these questions offline here.
Still a ground buzz. Check. Turn that down. Yeah, we could do that. We could do mic direct. check, check. You guys make some chat noise if you have audio right now. If you can hear my mic that's plugged directly, and if that solved the ground issue. No? Yeah, you want to hit some questions? What do we got? Ooh, okay. So what sets me apart from competition? I mean, I don't know. I think in some ways I sort of have a bit of a throwback style but I try and use new technologies. Like I'm not technology phobic. I still like to use a lot of like effects and features and stuff, but I still like when I started my first world title was on pure vinyl, like no laptop or Serato or none of that. I heard a buzz there. So like I kind of got my fundamentals down and that kind of thing. And I think just like my music selection and stuff in DJ battles, I feel like a lot of people sort of stick to certain styles of music, a lot of newer like bass music, EDM kind of stuff like that. So I've kind of I don't know. I try and be a bit more eclectic and stuff, but I don't really know what sets me apart. I just like kind of do what I do and just hope that people like it. Oh, and how long have I been DJing? Since 2004. I started early 2004. I basically got my first set of Gemini turntables back then, and then my house got broken into and they got stolen, and then I got new turntables after that, and then I remember like my first year of DJing was rough. I got my turntables stolen, and then I got new ones, and then I dislocated my elbow and I can scratch for like a few months. So like my first year was like pretty rough, but I think also because there's so much time that I like wanted to DJ that I couldn't, that when I finally got everything like solid, I like practiced really hard from then on.
Okay, so if you just tuned in just now, we have the world famous DJ Vekked in the building. Do me a favor, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. We're not going to go too much longer. I know he has a lot to do today, a busy day. So I guess before we sign off, is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything upcoming? What's next for DJ Vekked?
What's next for me? Well, right now, like I still have 5 more weeks of tour. So next is the very next thing is tonight at Wicked Wednesday in Portland, and then tomorrow I'm at Amber Lounge in Seattle, and then I'm taking a little break once I get to Canada, and then I get back on it, and I'm playing at in Whistler, Squamish, Vancouver, I think Grand Prairie, Saskatoon, Regina, all over Canada, basically, all like pretty much anywhere in Canada, Ottawa. Just check my tour schedule on that, and so yeah, touring right now, and then I for this tour I just hit kind of the Midwest and the sort of Northwest of the U.S., but because I'm going by road, so I would like to hit the East and the South as well. So if anybody out there knows people booking in those areas or wants to see me there, hit me up, and let's get me down the East Coast and the South as well. Contact info, just Vekked on anything, VEKKED. It's Vekked.com, Vekked.com, Vekked at Gmail, Vekked on Facebook, Vekked on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, probably MySpace, probably MSN Messenger. I don't know. Just add Vekked and I'll probably be there.
Okay, we're about to sign off and get out of here. Again, just as a reminder, tonight at Wicked Wednesday at Beulah Land. It's located at 118 Northeast 28th Avenue. Music kicks off at 10 p.m. DJ Ozrock will be spinning. DJ Von D will be spinning. I'll be spinning. And, of course, the man of the hour, DJ Vekked, will be headlining. And, yeah, that's about it. You want to maybe throw on a beat and we'll just kind of end with a little scratch session or something? I don't know if we ever got rid of that buzzing ground noise. I think there's still some people complaining about that. It sounds so good in here. I'm not sure what it is, but anyway, I hope everyone out there is having a good day. Enjoy the music. Thanks again for tuning in. And we're going to end it on a little scratch session and get out of here. All right? Peace.
Bye.